Here's our July 2024 monthly household budget. Hey there, I'm Brittany Flammer, a certified financial coach with videos all about budgeting and money saving tips for you and your family. With summer in full swing, it is really easy to get out of the habit, but budgeting now is just as important as ever. What I simply do is copy my budget from June, make a few tweaks, and keep it as easy as possible. To give you a frame of reference, we are a family of 7. We live in northern Utah. I will go ahead and pull up my budgeting spreadsheet right here. You can grab my spreadsheet. I'll put a link to it down below. Or if you like budgeting apps or trying to find one for you, check out my freebie, my cheat sheet for finding the best budgeting app for you. Starting with our income, my husband's salary, so he should make the same this month as he does pretty much every other month. So his income's $5,833. My business makes some money every month. I do not put it into our budget. I'm just putting $100 here because we will put $100 into investments from my business income, but I will probably make more than that. And then interest, we do earn interest. We have a lot of money in online savings accounts and we earn interest, but we don't use it for our budget. So I'm not going to plan on that. So total income, $5,933 for the month. We donate 10% to tithing and then do some fast offerings as well. So that's around $900 that I budget for that because it's off of our gross income. So total donations, $900. Then moving on to expenses, I start with the fixed, boring, necessary for survival expenses, and then move on to the ones that we have more control over. Our mortgage, $1,376. This includes our property taxes as well as our homeowner's insurance. It's all taken out of the same. Electricity, $23 for the month. Natural gas, $141. It's been lower than that the last couple of months, but it's supposed to be $141 a month. So I'm just going to leave it at $141. Our city bill, $200. This includes our garbage, our water, and we have a large lawn with sprinklers. So I'm guessing on this. I'm putting in $200. Last month it was like $115. I'm guessing because sprinklers will be on a lot for the month. Life insurance is fixed at $11.10 per month. Car insurance is $104. It fluctuates by a couple of dollars each month, but right around $104. Phone bill is $30. This is $30 for myself, $30 for my husband. Our daughter is on a prepaid phone that we've already paid for. Our internet bill is $55 for the month. It was more than this, but we are trying a new offer, so they gave us a bonus. So it's just $55 per month for now. Gas for our vehicles, $225 per month. We have a lot of driving around this month, but gas prices have gone down. And also some of our driving, 2 of our trips will be like vacation trips. So I'll pull our gas money out of our vacation fund. So I'm just keeping it at about normal. Normally we have a daughter that does piano. She's not doing it over the summer, but we have a son that's taking guitar lessons, and he's just taking from a high schooler that lives up the street that has never taught before. He's like one of her guinea pigs. So she's just charging $8 a lesson, and we'll be traveling for some of July, and she'll be traveling for some of July. So he'll only have a couple lessons. So about $25 is, I'm thinking he'll probably just have 3 lessons. Groceries, $750 for the month. Once again, we will go on some trips, but our money that we spend will probably come out of our vacation fund. And eating out, $30. We'll probably eat out while we're on our trip some, but that will come out of our vacation fund. Miscellaneous, $25. There's always something random that comes up. Entertainment, $25. There's always something that comes up. Kids money, $25. I've lowered this. Normally it's a lot higher than this, but for July, we will be gone for like 2 weeks of the month altogether. So our kids won't have as many opportunities to earn money. Babysitting, $25 for our kids because sometimes we need them to watch siblings and we pay them a few dollars. So total expenses, $3,070. So you can see here that's almost 52% of our income. And debt, we don't have any outstanding debt. We do use credit cards, but we pay them off every month. And we do have a mortgage, but that's included in our expenses up above. So we have no other outstanding debt. So we will scroll on to savings. Some of our savings is long-term, like investments. Some of it is short-term sinking funds. Our emergency fund is fully funded at 6 months, so we're not adding anything to it. My husband gets 25 for his personal money and then 25 for his bike maintenance. He bikes a ton, and that's how he gets to and from work, and it has a motor, so it just takes some maintenance. So he gets $50 for the month. My fund money is $25 for the month. Life insurance, this is for my husband's term life insurance. It ends up, we pay once a year, ends up being $68 a month. So we set aside $68 each month. So that when it's time to pay it, we've got the full amount there. House maintenance, $125. This is just for random, something's always breaking. Our kids just broke the hose for our drip system, or we want to plant some fruit trees, whatever. Something, if you own a house, you know, something's always coming up. We're putting in $150 into our vacation. And I've mentioned we're doing a family reunion, and we're doing just our immediate family is taking a trip, a vacation. But we put aside money every month so that in July, when we're spending the money, it doesn't destroy our budget. We're not putting any money towards house updates. We're doing a garage. All of the income that I make with my business is going towards that garage. But we're not including that in our budget. I don't know how much to anticipate. We're just assuming zero, and then whatever I do make, we'll put towards that. Clothing, $75 for the month. Gifts, $25 for the month. I don't anticipate needing money for clothing or gifts this month, but we like to set it aside every month so it's there when we need it. Medical, we're setting aside $100 for future braces for our next kid. Car expenses, $75. We just registered, licensed all of our vehicles. We won't need an oil change for a little while, but when that comes around, we want the money there. Christmas, we're not budgeting anything. We will use the cash back on our credit card. We've got enough set aside, got enough already that that's what we'll use for our Christmas budget. We've also got a little bit set aside, so we're not putting any more aside. Kids extracurricular, our kids are getting so expensive. So I had it at $300. That's what it normally is, but then I had a little bit left over, so I added to it. So $345 is what I've got planned for our kids extracurricular. And like I said, we've spent a ton the last couple of months, but this fall we'll have high school volleyball, we'll have club volleyball, we'll have competitive soccer. There will be a lot of stuff. So we're putting aside a lot every month. My husband's Roth IRA, my Roth IRA, $400 into each of those. And then mutual funds, so this is non-retirement investment, we're putting in $100. So you can see here, I still have $25 difference. Our kids have been really expensive. I actually think I'm going to put this into groceries. So I'm going to do $775 as our monthly budget for groceries because we eat a lot. There are lots of road trips. It'll just be good to have more. So you can see now 2 cents left over. That's close enough to zero base for me. And now down here, groceries, we've got $775. Every time I spend money for groceries, I will track it here. For our miscellaneous, I do not know how much is in these. I will go in and enter when June is over. I will take, so right here is June. When the month is over, I will copy my end balance from June and I will put that as my beginning balance for July. So as of right now, I don't know because there's still a few days left in June as I'm filming this. But this is what I use to track how much I have left in those accounts for the month. Stay tuned. At the end of the month, I do a live budget report showing you the exact number we spent in all of these categories, and I do it live so I can answer questions. If you have any questions about my budget, leave a comment and I will answer as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.